Hello, pipers everywhere. This is the Briar Dude, and this is a video on my humidor, my tobacco stash, and my pipe stash, and everything that goes in it. This is a cabinet that my mom had when she passed. We settled the estate and everything. This cabinet right here, it was a bookcase, and I always liked it. It's got these slide out drawers of the doors, and this one right here, you can slide them out a little bit and use them for glasses and things like that. So it's real nice. At the top, in the clear canisters, are my go-to absolute favorite. Like I have three tiers. I have storage of stuff and cellaring together, cellaring stuff in bulk that I like, storage stuff that I'm not going to hit again for one reason or another unless I get curious at a later date, kind of things that run its course, things that I didn't care for. You know, you don't want to throw tobacco away, so I put that in with the cellaring. But the second tier is my rotation, and then the top tier are just my all-time favorites. You know, desert island blends. You know, you couldn't go there without. And the clear ones on the top here are my all-time favorite aromatics. We got 1Q, we got BCA, they're my favorites. And then we got Hearth and Home Caramel Apple Pie, Cornell and Deal Nutty Irishman, Old Shenandoah Appalachian Berry, Cold Blood Red Moon, Sutliff Vanilla Custard, that stuff is amazing. And Briarworks Peach Cobbler, that stuff, all of these, they're incredible. Those are the ones that went into the desert menu that my brother, old Pops, and I put together.
That vanilla custard mixes with anything.
Doing it?
That vanilla custard mixes with anything.
Yeah, it's the most versatile of all of them. It and the caramel apple pie mixes well with all the others. The five-way. Don't you think we've kind of gone back and forth on it's just too much and too small a space?
You have.
Well, you like it now. You started out not liking it. I started out loving it, and we've kind of flip-flopped.
Well, I thought it was too many.
Yeah, I do now. You know, but anyway, this is my rotation boxes, and this is my rotation of aromatics. And quickly, we got Lane Dark Red, Captain Black Royal, Lane Hazelnut. This one is, I haven't put the label on yet. I had to go to work and print it up. Lane VBC, Sutliff Black Kathy, Lane Black Raspberry, which is so much better than the Sutliff one, I thought. McBaron 7 Seas Gold, Lane LL7, Sir Walter Raleigh Aromatic, Colt Abacus, Lane Wild Hair, and Colt Profile. Those do me just fine. So that's my top tier. That's my rotation. My English rotation is, of course, my all-time favorites, Quiet Nights and Cornell and Deal Star of the East Flake. Then I like Hearth and Home Fusilier's Ration, Hearth and Home Magnum Opus, GNLP's Kensington, Cornell and Deal Pirate Cake, Cornell and Deal Happy Hour, GLP's Chelsea Morning, Planta Presbyterian Mixture, good stuff, and Samuel Golleth Perfection, and that's aptly named as well. And just got some decorative tins up here. Old Pop's got me these at a what do you call them? Antique store.
Yeah.
They're very old, velvet and Prince Albert tins. This is like my keys and my pocket knife. When I come in from work, I just dump it straight here, and next morning I just grab it.
Handy.
Huh?
Handy.
Yeah.
Let's see some pipes.
Huh?
Let's see some pipes.
The pipes. All right. Well, I'll start with these two little shits I'm smoking on right now.
We saw them the other night during the box opening.
No, I didn't have those there.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
All right. So this right here, I don't know what kind this is. It's a shorty. It says it's a shorty, or short. It's Italian. They're extremely small. I modified them. I modified the stem. I put a band on it, and I reshaped the bowl. And this one's for aromatic. And this one doesn't have the modification on the stem, but it has tapering here, the band, and reshaped the bowl. And this one's for English. And this is my favorite pipe. This is one I've made. I've had a lot of people ask about it on Facebook. This pipe, I was going to do a video on the story of this pipe, so I'll just go ahead and tell it now, a shorter version of it. This pipe, Wendell and I saw a picture of this pipe, and it was a Pinterest picture. And don't even know whether it was a real pipe or not. I have researched and researched and researched. I have found the picture. And I also found that there is a pipe supply company store that has a link to another supply company store.
Well,
they use this picture. They use this picture as the ad. But when you click on it, it takes you straight to that other pipe store, pipe supply store. And in their customers' results or gallery, you do not see this pipe. So I still don't even know whether this pipe even exists or not. But I told him when he and I first started messing with the kits, I said, you ought to build that pipe, because he was the one that found the picture. And he had another pipe he wanted to do that I'll show you in a minute at the time. So I thought, well, I'll just take a stab at it. So I changed some things that I did not like about it, and I decided that I would try to build this pipe. And it's got some crazy curves to it, and I spent a long time on it, and it's I guess it's my favorite. It's a casing from a 32
shell.
Yeah. So that's my favorite. Then I've got this dude. My brother made this bag years and years and years ago, and I had it pressed into service as something else, dealing with black powder shooting, and I thought, well, I'll clean that out and I'll put this pipe in it, because it's just perfect to carry this pipe. This one is one I made. I made this one right before I made the other one that I just showed you. I was a little concerned about this deer antler, but I was told as long as you keep it away from the heat that you wouldn't get a funky taste. So I did. I'm not a big rustication fan. This was rusticated, this indention here, and I didn't like it. So I sanded it back down and restained it and refinished it and made the whole thing smooth. I love looking at rusticated pipes. It's like Strats and Les Pauls. I love listening to a Strat, but it just ain't me. So anyway, I had to take it off and do the whole thing smooth. But that's a base off of a deer horn, and it's got a diagonal disc I carved into the stem. That's genuine turquoise, genuine silver, and from what I hear, genuine acrylic.
That's right, Purdy.
Thank you, sir.
That'd bring a tear to a glass eye.
Alright, so here's my meerschaums. This one I've already gone over. This is a high-end meerschaum. I have modified it heavily. It was a big clunky thing when I got it. It was very expensive. And I put the band on it. I'll tell you what I wished I'd done on this. You can save these tops and cut like plastic discs out of them. Or if you want them more rigid, you can use other materials. But I would love to have a black one, a thin black one in between the silver and the white, and a thin white one between the black and the silver. That would look cool, don't you think?
Yeah.
So I may do that. I may take that task on. Then I cut the box down, and that was just literally a nightmare. Don't ever do it. It took forever. So there's that one. This one is probably my most impressive meerschaum. It smokes really well. I got these at the meerschaum market. That's probably one of the best places you can get. They got a really good selection, and they're by Top Builders, and they're very reasonably priced.
That's a beauty.
Yeah, I really like this one. It's a little long for me. Again, I don't like long pipes. I think a probably perfect length for me is about 5 1/4.
Well, here's a hint. This time, leave well enough alone. That's a pretty pipe.
Oh no, I'm not going to do anything with that one. This one is like just a shade too long for me. I just don't like that much hanging from my face.
Knock me off my feet.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with my strength of my clinch. I got gold teeth, so I can bite a chicken wing in two with them. So, but it just, it's not comfortable. You know, this one, they say meerschaum is really heavy, and that's a big old clunker, even though it's a perfect length. But that pipe's real comfortable.
Yeah, look at that green stem. That's just
yeah,
gorgeous.
it's half green and half orange.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that nice?
That's a beaut.
Yeah, perfect length. I really like this one. So this one and the one I modified and the Eagle Claw Egg is my favorite of these. And the obvious advantages of meerschaum, I agree 100% with them. I love them. You know, what can I say? Now, while I was busy with the elephant foot that we found on Pinterest, my brother was doing this. And you got to get this engraving here on the front. He showed me, he says, now look, he said, I want to show you a new pipe I finished. So he showed it to me, and then when I looked at the front of this, I was just taken back. I just couldn't believe it. You know, I thought it was very, very nice gesture. I just, it really touched me. This is a good smoker too, buddy. I tell you, I like the shape. This is my style. This one's nice. My next one is the 8626 Rossi Rubino. This is my first favorite pipe, was the 626. I love a 626. And of course Rossi's, they put an 8 on the front of it. Or at least 7Ellie does. So, like their 320 is an 8320, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And all of my Rossi's are Rubinos because I like that deep chocolate finish. It's just so beautiful. And that finish reminds me of our dad's old pipe.
Yeah.
That dark, here's my 8320. That's a chubby little buddy, I'm telling you. And it's a great smoker too. Wendell has one like this, except it's a 1/4 of an inch longer.
Yep.
Just like it.
The author.
And again, a Rubino. These Rubinos, you can't beat them. They're the Epiphone of the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
The best money you can buy, best pipe you can buy for a little bit of money. This is another 626. I liked it so nice, I bought it twice. Again, a Rubino.
It looks like a KS.
No. I don't think they make KS's in
not in a
Rossi's.
626, but it just, I don't know, it just looked bigger than the other one.
I just don't think that there's a KS designation in the Rossi line.
Really?
Is there?
I don't know.
Well, this is the 673, or the, being a Rossi, the 8673.
A little bulldog.
Bulldog. This thing is just, it smokes like a champ. I just love this thing. I've got another one. This one is actually 5/8 of an inch shorter than the Savinelli 673. I've got a standard length 673 Rossi Rubino, but this one is think about over a quarter of an inch shorter than that. And I don't know how it happened, but I saw it. It was sitting right next to the other one. It was shorter, so I grabbed it.
Yeah.
So this one could be a one of a kind. I'm not sure, but it's perfect length for me. This one is a Savinelli second 626 with a gold band. I put bands on everything that I have that doesn't have bands on them because I just love bands. I got a little trick for getting the face surface faced perfectly when it's already, usually that's done on the lathe when you drill the tenon and everything. When you have a half finished pipe, I got a little trick for cutting that stem back where you can get that and making it even. I may do a video on that. It's a simple little trick and works like a charm, where you got no gap whatsoever. But that's a Savinelli second. This is one of the best smoking pipes I've got. 626 gold band. This one is a Savinelli second 644 KS with a gold band.
Yeah. Big old brandy.
Yeah, that thing's nice. It smokes really well. I tell you can't go wrong with those Savinelli seconds. I mean, they're excellent pipes. This one, I wanted a 626 or something similar that was as short as my nose warmers. So this is a Savinelli second. It's a 613 KS, I believe, and it is cut back almost a half an inch with a gold band. This is a billiard, not an apple. So, and it's also got a dark stain on it. They shine up real nice when I put them on the buffer. They get used so they don't. This is the first Savinelli I ever bought. I love it.
Oh my!
It's my Impero 321. Honey, I shrunk the 320. I say on the pipe note.
Yeah.
That was funny. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, it's the like the.
I love that green band.
Yeah, and I've been eyeing the Impero 626.
Yeah.
Has a wide green band like that. It looks nice, man. I love the Impero line. It's just classy. That big wide band. And this was one that old Pops had, and I had something he wanted, and he had something I wanted. This one. And what I had was the other 8320.
The Rossi author.
He saw it. He just had to have it. And I've always wanted this, but I thought I ought to offer him that other author for this. And I thought, no, that Dolomiti is it's just too nice a pipe. So I didn't have the heart to offer him. And then all of a sudden one day he said, "Say, you wouldn't be interested in that Dolomiti for that other author, would you?" And I said, "I'll think about it."
No, you didn't. You said, "Yeah."
I jumped at it, buddy. Yeah, I did. This thing is sweet.
Yeah, it is a nice pipe. It smokes great, and so does that author, and I'm glad I made the trade.
Yeah, I am too. I think that was a trade where we both were.
Yeah, and we both walked away happy.
Those are the good trades.
I think I got a little took, but not in my opinion.
Huh?
I said I might have, money-wise, I might have got a little took, but not in my opinion.
What's money? I tell you.
Yeah,
if
can't take it with you.
Wait, so here's my nose warmer line. Wait, so all these, I'll start in the order I made them. All these are 132 to 135 in length. They have a tapered stem. They have a band of one type or another. And they just tiny little smokers.
Now I might interject. This is the line in which I was talking about on the Songbird gaw.
Yeah.
This is the line in which the pipe that he is going to make, this is something like what he's going to make for our gaw.
There could be some changes.
Yeah, there'll be a change. There'll be a change.
What I have not told you is, this could be news to both of you. Sometimes the grain doesn't cooperate. And sometimes you might have a sand pocket and you've got to change directions.
Okay.
But it will be a very nice pipe, and it will be this length, but maybe not like a perfectly round bowl. It might be a different one. Something along these lines, like that one's an egg, this one's a tomato.
Yeah.
Same type configuration. This one right here is the third one I made. It's got a brass, silver, brass, like that. This one has beautiful grain in it.
Yeah.
And then this one is a gold band. Same thing again. They're all similar. Okay, he's holding out his author.
Show him this one. I've been chooching on this one.
You've seen him smoke this one.
That's my songwriter.
Yeah. That was built before any of these were. This was where I kind of fell in love with the perfectly round shape.
And I've been chooching on that one all day long, so.
And then this one is another shorty. And I heavily modified the bowl, added a band. The length of this pipe was perfect. I didn't change it. I did bend the stem. It was like that, and I hated it, so I straightened it out and then curved it. And this thing smokes like a beast. I love it. And then my two most recent acquisitions. I showed these the other night, so I'll just briefly hold them up for you to see. These are the two Nerups. These things are just works of art. I got the brandy is for aromatics, and the apple is for the Latakia stuff.
And they are just gorgeous.
Yeah, they are. That shiny finish.
Yeah.
He does an excellent job.
Yes, he does.
A really good job. And so this is my moving on down here. That is like personal things like bottle openers, clippers, you know, things like that. This over here is pipe odds and ends. That's an old Japanese antique jade and teakwood box. It's got stuff in it like softy bits, pipe cleaners, flints, that sort of thing. This is my aromatics cellar or storage, and this is my English cellar storage. This is bigger than it looks. This thing is, that's a beautiful box, and I've got them separated because I didn't want to run the risk of them picking up each other's mojo. Got to keep that mojonation separate. But that's it. That's how I'm fixed up. It works for me. So this is the Briar Dude. Old Pops, you got anything you want to say before we say bye?
I'm Old Pops.
And I'm the Briar Dude. Remember, enjoy this ride we call life. It's a one-way ticket.